Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle.
Yeah.
Ghost dimension.
Hey everyone, I thought I would come on a little early today and welcome to the stream. I was kind of booted out of the internet place of business and on Tuesday, and graciously, so graciously, Mistress Smeg, the amazing psychic ability, gypsy, whatever she calls herself, came in with her beautiful assistant, Miss Bex, and agreed to kind of take over the show. So I had just got into a few reads at that point, and so I thought I'd come on just a little bit early and maybe stay a little longer today just to kind of make up for what happened the other day. And while I'm waiting and getting here, well, people, hi Bernie and Deb and Christina, while I'm getting ready here, I just have lit the candle of tobacco, and I already smudged. I'm going to sit with the deck, which is the deck I created, which is We Are All Related. And I'm going to answer a few questions before we get started, though, because I had a few questions from the live last night, which was, if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, oh my gosh, great investigation with Sean and Bex. They went out into the field last night, and a lot of people were interactive with them. So I hope you all get a chance, if you haven't seen it, to watch it. And if you're like me, I actually watched it a couple times again because, well, when you're sitting running the studio, it's kind of hard to catch everything. But we caught some really cool stuff after the show as well. So it was fun being with everybody there. So make sure that you guys join us, and make sure that you hit the like button up top here, and we'll make sure we get more material for you, because we're part of this big family and it's growing, and that's why Sean and Bex are here for you guys. And they are growing this amazing family, and truly it is an amazing family, and it's a wonderful thing during this crazy time in the world. So anyway, getting to a couple questions that I had. One of the questions I had was about spirit being able to communicate with us and be in more than one place at one time. And people are like, how can they do that? Well, the thing is, with spirit, when we pass from our human bodies, we are energy. So we are our soul source, and that's our energy. And we don't have human form, so we don't have the kind of like the hindrance of being able to move around. We don't have anything like weighing us down like physicalities. So yeah, we can be in multiple places at multiple times, or we can be there quick, like moving and rapidly going back and forth. And I've been kind of interested in finding out just some different things, because my scientific brain likes to challenge my other side of my, look at my hair, I apologize, my other side of my brain. And although I know things are all possible, and because I communicate with spirit, I always want to question and kind of push it to the limit to see just what else we can find out, because there's so much more new equipment and what have you out there. So, you know, keep the questions coming, and, you know, no question is a bad question. And really, there is no scientific right or wrong answer to any of about the world of spirit. Okay. So another question I had was a question about orbs. If I had seen orbs in my lifetime and my exploration with the paranormal, and what I thought about orbs. And being a photographer and artist, I have seen a lot of orb pictures over the years that were claimed to be paranormal. A lot of them can be explained away by light infractions or dust or just the way things are, like insects or what have you, or just the way the camera caught light. Sometimes, though, they can be definitely orbs that have spirit in them, and I have seen a number of them over the year that can't be disproved or debunked, so to speak. So I always look at them with skeptical eye, but I always look at them also with an open mind. I have had one of the most profound instances of orbs that I had was probably back, I want to say 2014, maybe 2015, but I think it was 2014. We had a really big, huge storm here, thunderstorm on the lake. And as you know, storms bring up and charge the air, yeah? So by doing so, it was like full of lightning that night. It was cracking, it was hitting the lakefront, it was hitting the ground out back, and it was pretty intense. So after it was over, I grabbed my camera and I went outside, and the sky was really eerie. It was like just after, like between sundown and night. It was kind of in that little bit of time frame in between, and the sky turned really brilliant red. I had never seen the sky like this. The sky was completely red with a little bit of orange down near the bottom. So I just started randomly taking pictures, digital pictures, and I went inside and I didn't know what they were going to be, and I loaded them up on my computer, and there were thousands of orbs in the air. And I explained them as being electrically charged atmosphere, yeah? And if you look close at them, some of them actually had faces within them. So it was almost as if the spirit world had decided to go out and have a party or go out and dance in the electrified air. And I had done prayer and smudging just before I went outside. So that was my response to seeing all these amazing orbs, was the spirits responded to prayer. So yeah, you know, I believe in orbs. I believe they can happen, but I don't believe that every one of them can happen. Some of the stuff that I've seen posted, I can definitely kind of excuse away without seeing the befores and afters. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what they are. And that's also something I'll tell you guys. If anybody has pictures or video clips, send them into Sean Maddie at iCloud for Friday's paranormal showcase show, and we'll look at just the pictures and the clips that you guys have accomplished and gathered. We're always looking for new stuff, so make sure you do that. And one thing I'll tell you, which is really good, if you're gonna, if you ever find something, is always take more than one picture. And with the phones nowadays and the digital cameras nowadays, you can pretty much rapid fire them. So you always want to look at the before picture and the after picture of something you may have caught, right? Because then you can compare it, okay? And it gives it more validity. So those were the questions I got this week, just a couple of them anyway. And I just wanted to bring them up because I thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about, because I don't get to just talk stuff with you sometimes because we're always busy doing something and something fun, right? Okay, so I will actually go back up to the top here and say hello to everybody. Hi, Cindy Pinkham. How are you? Willow, I'm sorry you can't be here tonight, but hey, it's all good and you can catch us later. Deb and Bernie, I said hi to you. Christina, hi. Eloise, hello. Yeah, hopefully Mystic Smeg did a good job, but I think I'm here to stay tonight. Hi Barb, Shaman, how are you? Hi Kat. Let's see who else. I'm gonna go down. Hi Andy and Mark and Amy. Hi granddaughter, how are you tonight? Carrie, hi Carrie. Hi everyone from Ghost Mansion, which is either Sean or Beck. So hi Emma. And yeah, Amy, I will start with you tonight. And I also want to say, just before I get to you, Amy, thank you very much, Andy and Mark, for the super sticker. And I'm sure Bex is watching and will make sure that you are put on the board. Okay? So, all right, I am going to give the granddaughter, Miss Amy Jackson, a card here. Just kind of hold the thought in your head and let's see what I've got for you. Now, I'll choose the 7th card because the number 7 is a sacred number, and 7 grandfather teachings, which I was brought up on. So people always ask me, why do you pick that card? But the 7 is also a sacred number in many cultures too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. This doesn't surprise me at all. All right, your card today is the Raven. Okay, Raven is a really amazing creature. It's one of the winged ones, and it's also linked to magic. It's also linked to mystery and the in-between. I will also tell you crows are very similar and are also noted within many cultures to have mystical power. So, okay, so what does the Raven have to share and spirit share tonight? Okay. All right, one of the things that I'm being shown, and I'm kind of laughing, and I know how you are here on when I see the shows. I don't get to interact with a lot of people. I know the WhatsApp group is there, but I just don't get in there as much as I would love to have that kind of time, but I just don't. So what I hear from this, and I'm hearing like a cackling, I'm hearing like a laugh of the Raven. And if you've ever heard the Raven or the crows laugh, they mimic people, okay? And what I'm hearing really loud for you is that you like to chatter. And it's almost like you're a communicator. So you're a communicator with people, not only here within the GD family, but like within your life too. So a lot of people look to you for answers. And I'm getting much like, and they're showing me, the Ravens, how they go after me when I don't listen to them. So when they're bringing messages to me, if I kind of blow them off, they come and they like just get in my ear and they won't leave me alone. They go around my home, or if I'm outside walking, they're in the trees, they follow me around. I've been known to follow my cars. And this is what I get with you. Spirit's showing me like you just don't let stuff go. It's like you're constantly after it. You're constantly after it. Chatter with it. And you want to bring the messages. You want to bring thoughts to people. But you also have, okay, now I'm the messenger, so don't get mad at me, okay? But what I'm also being shown is you're very sharp with it sometimes, okay? And what I'm being told really loud is to switch it up. And they're literally showing me switch it up. And sometimes you need to step back from it all and think, if you had somebody coming at you like this Raven is coming after me right now, you need to soften it just a little bit. Get the message, get the point across, but don't be so, and what I'm being shown is like a bird in my face. So don't be so brash about it. And believe me, I know brash because I walk with a grizzly, and when you piss a grizzly off, I am up in your face with this grizzly, and I don't let it go till it's taken care of. And that's kind of what I get with you. And I almost get with you that the ravens and crows kind of follow you as a spiritual guide for you as well. So that's a real positive, because not only can you connect with the people around you and people look to you for this communication, but you're able to look at things in a different kind of perspective and bring a different outlook to things. So in other words, you see things sometimes the way other people may not. You see the bigger picture almost. And I'm also told that you are kind of, and I love this because this is the way I am, and this is the way my father was, you kind of have a sarcastic tone to it. And this is also what's noted for ravens and crows. They're very, they mimic people. They're kind of like a parrot. They can make different sounds and throw you off. So this is kind of a defense mechanism for you as well. All right, so that's kind of what I have for you today, and I hope it kind of resonated with you, and you look at it with what it's given, with love. And again, sometimes the hardest things that we look at is ourselves and the way we handle things. And I, for one, have been schooled in that many, many times. So I love you, granddaughter, and I hope that resonated and you understood it a little bit, okay? All right, so who do we have next? Oh, we have, Emma Stacy. Hi, I will definitely give you a card. Let me see what I can do here with the shuffle. Oh, and again, by the way, that was the raven for you, granddaughter. All right, so let's see what I have for Miss Emma. And again, I'm glad everybody's here this afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. And always fun and given with love. Please hit that like and share button if you guys can. All right, Miss Emma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you got a really neat card. Okay, your card today, Miss Emma, is the spider. Let's put it upright. Okay, it's the spider. Yeah. Okay, and the spider. I can't even talk right? The spider today is all about creating the world you want to be in. Spider shares and tells us about weaving our own lives, weaving our own story, weaving our own part of the journey, yeah? And it teaches us that we're in control. So for today, for you, what I'm being shown is you're in control and you're weaving this beautiful part of your story, is what I'm being told. And there were parts that you had to go back because, like, okay, so there's parts that are broke, right? And they're showing me you literally had to go back and reweave to strengthen them, okay? But that's not a bad thing. You know, people are like, well, you know, there's stuff in my life and this did this and this did that. And it's really hard and it's really tough. But that's what our journeys are about. That's what our life is about. That's what our purpose is about. Our life purpose here in the world as humans is to experience just that, experience life. Yeah. So that is what they're talking about when they show the spider. That you're in control of your life story, how you react to things, to events, to people in your life, how you embrace or don't embrace, how you set up boundaries, how you set up things that you want to attract into your life, how you go about doing that, whether you put out negatives or positives. This is all in your control. So this is all in how you perceive and how you want your life story to be. And you're weaving this beautiful web that is your life. Never forget that every now and then there'll be a part of the web that'll come down, it'll break, or it'll wear with age. And all that means is you go back and you reinforce it, okay, or you take it on another section, right? You take it down another path, you take it down another avenue, okay? So that's what they're being reminding you and telling you to be mindful of today. And that is, you are in control of weaving your own life story. It's never anybody's fault. It's never anybody else's responsibility. It's all about choices that we make as individuals. So that's your card for today, and it's the spider, okay? All right, let's see what we have here next. Okay, yes, you can. Andy, no problem. I will be happy to give you a card here. Let me just shuffle that up. And I hope that resonated with you, Emma. All right, let's see what we have here for Andy today. Is Gavin around? I'm going to scroll down some more here in a little bit. I hope he is, because I know I pulled a card for him the other night, and that's when I froze the frame, and I don't want to do that tonight. So, all right, Andy, let's see what we got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right, so your card today is the prayer tie, okay? Now, what this represents within my culture, okay, and then I'll tell you what Spirit's telling me. Prayer ties are made out of red or orange or bright cloth, and they're tied with white string, which is cotton usually, and it's about simple, and earth products and what have you. The red cloth holds sage or tobacco, traditionally tobacco, but I mix mine with tobacco and white sage, okay? And what we do is we bundle them and we wrap them, and I always was taught by my elders the string runs around 7 times on a perfect little square, a 1x1 square. You tie it in a knot, and then you hang it outside in a tree, okay? Or I also use them as protection bundles in my home. I go in each corner of my home, north, south, east, and west, and there's a bundle placed, okay? It's about protection. It's about calling in the ancestors. It's about prayer. It's about offering. It's about thanks, okay? So what I'm being told for you today is kind of like all your wants, your needs, your desires, your prayers, your hopes, your dreams have been put into basically a prayer tie, okay? And by that, I mean that the universe hears it, the creator, God hears it, or whoever it is that you communicate with, okay, about these things. And they're there, they're recognized, and they're heard, and they're being taken care of. Not everything happens at once, and I'm being told to remind you of that. Some things take a while to get there. And again, things are all about choice, how we choose to react or not react, or how we choose to move forward, positive or negative. Our boundaries, kind of the same thing that I was just talking about with Emma. So all these things have factors into the things that you hold, that you want the most, your dreams, your desires, your needs, your wants, etc. Okay. And I'm being told, don't hold on to them so tight that you're strangling them, and allow them to come into fruition. Okay. You need to let it open your hand and let everything out so that it can be responded to. Okay, and I'm also being told really loud that a lot of things that you have put out there to the universe, to Creator God, will come back to you, but not in ways that you thought they would. So they're going to be answered, but in different ways or through different channels or people than you would expect. And I'm being told really loud, expect the unexpected, but not in a negative way, in a positive way. And I'm also being told, don't get too down about stuff, because you are being heard, you are being listened to. They are working on stuff for you, and it will all be answered, but you have to have a little bit of patience and faith, and you have to have a little bit of hope. Okay, so that's what I've been given for you today, Andy, and that again is the prayer tie. Okay, all right. All right, so let me scroll down here. And again, Andy, thank you so much for that super sticker. It's much appreciated from the kids and the family, okay? Okay. Okay, well, I will answer this, Bernie. I am able to see its spirit when I didn't physically see the orbs. When I was taking the pictures, they showed up on the pictures themselves, on the digital pictures. And when I looked at them, they were kind of all different shapes. They weren't completely round. Some of them were oval. Some of them were going this way. Some of them were kind of like different shapes of orbs. The physical appearance is a little bit different, but when I looked at them on the digital pictures and I looked at them large on the computer screen, they were so definite that they were not bugs, that they were not water droplets, that they were not, you know, whatever typically that people would kind of skeptically put them around. But you could literally see faces inside of them. And much like, and I'm going to go to the side a little bit, the little handprints up here in the background under the words ghost dimension, sometimes I could actually see the faces with hands sticking up, like almost like they were floating in bubbles. It was actually pretty cool. If I can find those pics, I'll have to post them. They were absolutely amazing, Bernie. Okay, so let me scoot down here a little bit more. And hi, Norma. How are you? I love you, Norma, very much. Okay, I'm going down again. Oh, look at all the people here. Wow, this is like really crazy. Hi, Dodge the Badger. How are you? Yeah, Stephen, I can get you a card. I will get you a card. I'm thinking Mama Bear will be watching, listening while we're having dinner. So I think that's probably Rihanna, and I'm just taking a shot in the dark. So, all right, let me get Stephen here, Truth Seeker. How are you, Stephen? I hope you are well tonight. I'm sorry. This is like a little crazy today because we are streaming to a lot of places tonight. We're kind of testing the waters with some things. Growing the family. Okay, Stephen, we give you the 7th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Stephen, the card I have for you today is the Badger. Okay? Now, the Badger, okay, is actually a formidable person, character, person's guide, spiritual guide. Okay, yep. Okay, and what I'm getting with you is there's someone around you, not yourself, but there's someone around you that's kind of coming at you like a badger. So in other words, they're bringing some really strong stuff towards you, at you. Yep. Okay, so what I'm being told is you kind of need to prepare for it because it's going to kind of come at you and it's going to be like what the heck? It's going to kind of be like you are not expecting it, but it'll come at you and it's going to be like something really trivial, like something that in the scope of things is kind of off-putting that they're even doing this, okay? So what I'm being told really loud for you is just to kind of be aware and protect yourself so that when this energy does come at you or this person, and I get it's a person, I almost get that it's a female. What they're showing me is a female. So Yeah, just kind of be prepared and don't go quick to the negative side. Just kind of stand your ground with it and with the situation, and don't back down, and you will be respected for just that, for handling it better than the way they're presenting it, in other words, is what I'm being told. And Badger energy is really strong. They're very stubborn. They're very stuck in their ways. They're kind of sometimes hard to move from their position. So from a standpoint of like how their opinion of something, it's going to be a person that they don't want to budge with their opinion. And that's okay, because you got to remind yourself everybody has opinions and everybody's entitled to them, but it doesn't mean you have to take in this opinion. And you don't have to be, again, I'm being told really loud, it will serve you no purpose to come back at them with the same energy that you're being pushed upon with. Okay, so be mindful of that in the days ahead. And I'm being told it'll probably be within like a week to a week and a half that this will happen, sometime within this upcoming week and a half. So just be prepared for what it is. It's very strong energy. Not necessarily negative. It's just the way they feel about things, and it won't resonate with you as how they feel. Okay, so that's the card I have for you tonight, and it's the Badger. Okay, I hope that resonates a little bit with you, and let me know if that happens or not. I'd be kind of interested to hear it. And dodge the Badger. Hey, who knew? We just had a card about the Badger, right? That's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to go back down here, and Carrie, I think I said hi to Carrie. Hi, Bex, I see you're there. Darren, Andy, MJ, how you doing? Eloise, hey, and anybody else we see? Laura Simplico, hi, how are you? Joanne, hi, how are you? A lot of highs. Hi, Edgar. Sure, Stephanie, let's get a card for Stephanie Temple Morrison, and welcome to the show tonight. I appreciate you being here, and so does Sean and Bex. Welcome to the GD family. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit. Hang on one second here, because I just got to put this up so that people know that if they're on Facebook, they have to accept the fact that StreamYard, so they can comment and I know who they are. Okay, so Stephanie, let's see what I've got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. Haven't seen this card in a while. This is a good card too. Let me just get a quick drink. Okay, so your card tonight is Turkey. Okay, so the Turkey brings in a lot of cool energy. The Turkey is actually kind of mellow, and the Turkey brings about talking about family. Okay, and that's, again, the card is the Turkey. Yeah. Okay, so, all right, let me see what they have to say for you. Okay, I'm getting a female. I'm getting like a sister energy. So this is somebody that's either really close to you, that's a good friend, or it is a sister. Okay, someone that you would consider like your equal, on the same playing field, like a sister would be. Okay, and I'm being shown that it's almost like been away, come back, been away, come back, been away, come back. Okay, so I'm being shown that this person is trying to kind of re-enter your life, and yep, okay, actually not necessarily re-enter your life, but they're saying like almost control certain aspects of your life. And again, this is someone like on the same playing field as you are. So it's like a sister energy or a friend, a good friend energy. And although their intentions are good, it's like very off-putting, I guess would be a way to put it. And I also feel like it's almost like they don't value you for who you are and what you can bring to the table. And it's like you're always I feel like you're always dismissed, like you're like dismissed, like your opinions are dismissed, not necessarily you, but your opinions and your thoughts are dismissed, and that theirs always comes first, okay, ahead of you. And I feel a theme again tonight. So what I'm being told really loud is to use that calming energy that you have, that more sensible energy that you have. And it's almost like it doesn't matter what they say to you, because you know what's right and you know what's wrong and you know what resonates with you and you know what's good for the family, what's good for your sacred circle. And your sacred circle is those people and things that you care about most. So I'm being told just to let it go, dismiss it, as far as being offensive, but just know that's just the way this person is and they're not going to change. But I really do understand, because I had a big sister a long time ago before she passed, that was always kind of stepping on me and like dismissing my thought pattern and like, oh, what you have to say is not important because, you know, God forbid we know anything, right? And that's exactly what I'm getting for you. But you have a much more loving, caring, and understanding energy that I'm picking up. So I'm being told, be the bigger person and let it go and just kind of walk away from it. Don't engage with it. Don't argue with it, because it's somebody that will never change their mind. Okay, so that's what I've got for you today with the turkey. Okay, all right. Got to put the glasses on again. And make sure, you guys, if you haven't seen their mugs and stuff, go over to their website, Bex and Sean's website, Ghost Dimension UK. And you will definitely find some absolutely amazing stuff over there. And it's fun. And it's good stuff. And whether you drink pop water, like I have in here, I have water in mine. I don't drink coffee, but I do definitely use it for tea. And I always have one of the mugs around me at all times full of something good. But you can purchase them over there. It's always fun. Never enough mugs. If you saw my cupboards, you'd know Bear has never got enough mugs. Yeah? Okay. So, Miss Barb, let's see what I've got for you today. Okay. And thank you for watching over on Facebook. I appreciate it. And again, thank everybody, and I'm sure there's some down below, and I'll get to you guys with the stickers, the super stickers that you all sent. Thank you so much, and the kids, thank you so much, and thank you for being part of the Ghost Dimension family here. Yeah, hi Sharda, I see you're there too. Yeah, okay, let's go. Barb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Barb. I'm getting some really cool cards tonight. And your card is the medicine wheel. Okay. This is all about your own personal medicine tonight. Balance, 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 balance. Okay. And I'm being shown that, okay, the medicine wheel. Yeah. Okay. Within my culture, that's what it's about. It's all about balance. And I actually just did a class on this a little bit, just touching a little bit on the areas where some of the people in class fell on the medicine wheel. And this is for you is about personal power. This is about your own personal power that you have to balance and adjust it, because I feel a little bit that you're off balance with it. And Yep. You kind of got to reset. You got to do a reset, and you kind of got to like look at your, like where you are, how you're doing things, how you're walking forward. Because I feel like you're almost in a loop, like repeating the same cycle over again. And you want to get away from that cycle, but you're not quite sure how to get away from that cycle. But you need to embrace your own power and your own insight and trust it, because what I'm also getting with you is that you're not trusting kind of what you feel and what you're sensing with things, because I feel that you're you've like kind of stepped into some new things or want to step into some new things, but you're not really trusting where you're at with that. Okay. So what I'm being told really loud is trust it. Okay. Balance it and trust your own medicine and your own power from within. And by power, I mean your abilities, your gifts, your life path, okay, and the life path that you chose before you came here. Okay, so it's all about that, and it's all about balance, and it's all about kind of delving a little deeper into who you are as a person. We all need to grow and we all need to change as we walk forward. And if we stay stagnant too long or in a certain cycle too long, we miss out on so many opportunities that are around us. So what I'm being shown again really loud is you need to kind of examine things, clean out the proverbial closet, so to speak, get rid of some things so you allow things that are new and new challenges and new opportunities to come in for you. Okay, so it's all about your own personal power and balancing that. Okay, so that's your card, Barb, and I hope that kind of resonated and made a little bit of sense for you anyway. So thank you for being part of tonight's show. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sharda. Colin, karaoke. Colin took a night of last night to rest the old vocal cords. Oh, I love it. Okay. La da 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 da. Let's go down here. Here. Okay, Sharda. Yeah, I can give you a card. Happy to give you a card. Let me just scroll this down so I can see where I'm at here. Okay. All right. And Deborah Chambers Neely, yeah, I can give you a card as well. All right. All right. Hi, Sharda. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining tonight. Nice to have you here. All right, Sharda, let's see what I can get for you. All right. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Okay, so your card tonight is White Sage, Sacred White Sage. Okay, so, yep. Okay, so, all right. Excuse me. So you're on the next part of your journey, and what I'm showing for you really loud is the White Sage and the sacredness of things within your life. You need to take care of you better. You need to take care of your spiritual and yourself better. And I know at times things are tough. And I know at times people have a tendency to let everything else take over in our worlds. Yeah. But what I'm being shown really, truly with you is, and this is the lesson, and this is what they're sharing with me. And I tell this to my clients, I tell this to people often, okay? If we do not learn to take care of ourselves, and this is what they're saying, how are we expected to be able to be there 100% and take care of others that we need to take care of or we want to take care of? Yeah? So what I'm being told is, even if it's a small portion of your day, even if it's a small portion of time, you need to make arrangements or make the time for yourself, okay? Just about you, no one else, just about you. Get in touch with your spiritual side, get in touch with things that make you happy, that feed your soul, okay? And also, I'm being told, cleanse with white sage and cleanse often. Make it ritual, make it part of how your daily rituals are, or your weekly rituals or your every other day rituals, but do it and do it more often than you have been. Okay, loud and clear. You need to make time for yourself. And they're saying, don't give us excuses, because there's always a way to do it. There's always a way to figure it out. There's always a way, even in the pandemic with what's going on, There's always a way to niche out a little tiny block of time just for ourselves. Okay, and a lot of people are guilty of this. I'm guilty of this when I've got a lot going on. I have to actually stop, take a breath, yeah, and say, okay, I got to stop for 5 seconds and I got to do this just for me, not anybody else. And you can't care what anybody else thinks about it. You just need to do it for yourself. So that's your card today, and it's the white sage, the sacred white sage. So I hope that resonates with you a little bit today, Miss Sharda. Okay, let's see. All right, Deborah Chambers Neely, how are you today? And good evening and welcome and thank you for being here. Let me get a quick drink of water here in my awesome Ghost Dimension mug. Yes, I'm plugging them. I don't care. They're awesome. All right, let me see what I can get for you. I need to shuffle them up. And I'm being told to do it this way, so I will. Okay, so the 7th card for you is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh. And what I'm getting for you today is the elk. Okay, cool card. Love this card. Love the elks. They're pretty awesome creatures. They're very large creatures. I actually do have them here in Michigan. We don't have them where I live, but they're about an hour west of me. And what I'm being told, and elks represent community. Elks represent communication. Kind of elks, represent the community, the herd, the family unit, the family structure. It also represents, and this is what I'm getting really loud right now for you, is digging deep, kind of going in and dealing with some of the emotions and feelings and things that you have put away, put aside, and not really want to deal with. And we're all guilty of this, right? We have things that'll come up within our lives and we'll say, oh, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. So we kind of put it, what I say, in our little box and toss it in our proverbial closet, shut the door and forget about it. The problem with doing that is that they tend to build up because every time you throw something in, right, the closet gets more cluttered and more cluttered and more cluttered. So what I'm being shown right now is you need to address some of these issues. Images, they're showing me images. And by doing so, it'll be almost like you'll feel like this great weight taken off your shoulders. And it's stuff that you really don't want to deal with. But here's my question to you from Spirit is, why would you want to drag any of that crap forward? Yeah. Because it's like weighs you down. It's heavy. It's kind of like, moving and having to pay extra for stuff you're putting in the truck weight wise. Okay. You don't really need to do that. You don't want to do that because it's not healthy. Okay. So what I'm being told is dig deep. And what I'm being shown right now is the elk going into a river, and they wade a river, and they will stand there and make sure that everybody passes through that's in their herd, the little ones, the big ones, the older ones, and they stand in that water and they stand strong. And this is what I'm being shown you do. You're a very strong individual. You have a very strong personality, and you can carry a lot, but at a point, you got to quit carrying it and deal with it. So that's what I'm being shown with you today. Once you deal with it, unpack it from your proverbial closet. Okay. You deal with it. You take it out. You process it. And okay. Yep. Okay. One of the things they're also saying is sometimes we don't want to deal with stuff because we're scared to deal with it, or we have fear about dealing with it. And the only thing with fear is if we feed it, we give it life. Okay, so the biggest thing is kind of rip the Band-Aid off and just deal with it. It's never as bad as we ever think it's going to be. And once we deal with it, we're always usually like, holy crow, why didn't we just do that in the first place? So that's what I'm being told with you is just go in there, clean out the stuff that you don't need, kind of like a life introspect, and get rid of and clean out the stuff that's no longer needed, that why are you carrying it forward? And that's what I'm being shown for you, and that's the elk. And if you want to learn more about the cards and some of the basic meanings of the cards, you can head over to my website at bearmedicinewalker.com, and you can actually look under cards. The We Are All Related deck, I think it's up there on a tab. I don't even know. I haven't looked at it so long. And you can go there and scroll down for some of the cards that maybe you have even gotten tonight or in the past, and there'll be the basic meanings of the cards will be there. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you a little bit, Deborah. And let me go down a little bit. Little bit. Okay. Let's see. Woo. Dodge the Badger. What nation am I from? Well, I'm going to give you that while I'm kind of looking here and shuffling this deck up. I am of Cherokee and French Canadian descent. I am not from a nation because I was put up for adoption at 7 months old. I was adopted into a Roman Catholic family in Detroit. And I always knew I was adopted. I always knew my heritage, and I was never told to not look into my background and who I was. So I surrounded myself with elders from many nations and many different cultures, actually, but also many different clans and tribes that were here that I would come into at powwows or different cultural events, and that's how they taught me my stories that I can share, and my way of life as I became older, and how I chose to walk. And my name is actually Bear Medicine Walker, and Medicine Walker was the first native name I was given by an elder who I helped work with his grandson, who was in Children's Hospital ICU for 6-7 months. That he actually made it, and doctors didn't think he'd make it, but I helped do the old ways with him, and thus he asked to if I would take a name, and I said yes, and they did a prayer ceremony and a naming ceremony for me at the hospital, and I got my surname of Medicine Walker. So that's who I am and how I got there. Woohoo! You're gonna adopt. I could adopt you, Carrie. But I would just like love to have you here. You know, it'd be kind of hard to do that from over there, unless you're willing to move. If you want to come over here, we can do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm glad, Andy. I'm glad that was spot on for you. All right. Now, again, thank you again, Andy, and thank you, Joanne. It's much appreciated for the kids to have stickers. Hi, Matt. How are you? Okay. Okay, there is my Rihanna. See, I knew it was Rihanna. I knew just by her tone. Okay. Yeah, I'll adopt everybody. How about that? Okay. I would love to do that. All right, let's see. I'm scrolling down again. I keep going back up to the top again. Now I lost everything. Yeah, you have a place on the board, Andy. Okay, Brenda Coleman. Hi, how are you? Matt. Hi, how are you? And Gavin isn't here today, so but I'm gonna pull a card for Gavin, and maybe y'all can I'm like not getting all the comments, so it's really hard to do sometimes. But I'm gonna pull a card for Gavin anyway, because I promised him I would, and he was on the show this morning. I think he heard me, so we'll see. All right, so Gavin's card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Gavin. Actually, I'm going to give you the card that you got the other day, and then I'm going to give you this card too really quick. Okay, the first card I pulled for you the other day before everything froze up was the parrot. And one of the things that I got about from the parrot was that communication was key with whatever issue was going on with you at the moment. Communication is definitely key. It's very important to set the tone for the proper communication. Okay, hang on 1 second here. I got to find that little card. Where did he go? There he is. Okay. And then I also got I just got for you the white sage as well. So the card you have tonight is, where are you? White sage. And then the card I pulled for you the other night was the parrot. Okay. Now, the communication is key from the other night was the situation that was surrounding you that you were walking into. And you need to be able to both communicate, verbalize, listen to what's going on to make an informed decision. And I was told, and I am told right now, it needs to be an informed response that you give. So in other words, pay attention to the details I'm being shown as well. But use your communication skills to get all the information that you need. Okay. Now, the white sage being shown tonight, regarding, again, going back to the card the other night for you, and what I'm picking up right now is if you do those steps and follow those things and really listen and really hear what's going on and make a informed decision to move forward with whatever it is and how you communicate it, it will be blessed. And white sage is all about blessings and cleansing and clearing. So I'm being told that once you do that, whatever the situation is, it like will have it will have a blessing upon it. Okay. So that's kind of what you had going on with you, Gavin, and I hope that resonates with you, and I hope you're able to see that at some point. Rick, yeah, okay, Rick. I will adopt you. You can be my brother though. How about that? I love you guys. Not a problem. Okay, Carrie, you're coming. Okay, I got the room. I got the room already. It's got air conditioner in it too, so you'll be set up sweet, yeah? All right. He may be, Matt. I'm not really sure, but I wanted to remind him. Yeah. Okay, so all right, let's see here. Okay, Miss Norma. I'm going to pull Miss Norma a card. Oh, and Miss Norma actually did something that I asked everybody in the GD family that had bought a mug that hadn't sent me a pic. She sent me her pic with her mug the other day. So thank you for that, Miss Norma, and thank you for all the sharing you do. Absolutely. Thank you. And for all of you that have not sent one yet and have a mug, please send me your picture with the mug. And not a picture of the mug, a picture with you with the mug. Yeah? I got to do something special with it. I can't do it unless you send it to me. Okay, Norma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, you got a really interesting card tonight. I have to say, this is probably one of the most interesting cards in the deck. It's the bear. Gee, I wonder why I like that card so much, Norma. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you right now, Miss Norma, is the bear is a card from that also represents the West. Okay, so I'm seeing endings and new beginnings, endings and new beginnings. So sometimes we need to finish up projects, finish up things so that we can move into new beginnings, new areas of opportunity, new areas of our lives. Okay, and what I'm being shown is this will be happening probably in the time of autumn for you, in the fall. So you have all this time from now until fall, right? to prep for that so that you can have new opportunities come in. So it's kind of about ending projects, cleaning things up that need to be finished, and kind of take care of things that you need to take care of so that all these new, wonderful, amazing opportunities will happen for you in the fall. All right. It's also about appreciation. Okay. And it's about appreciating the good things. And they say they recognize you for the fact that you do appreciate the good things in life, and you just kind of stroll along. You kind of like me, you kind of stroll along, and it's in a bear's time. So this is the way you need to look for the next few months, is just take your time doing things, enjoy the walk, enjoy the journey. And when you come out on the other end in the fall, there'll be new opportunities and new things for you to step into. Yeah. So that's your card today, Miss Norma, who we all love so much for all her sharing and good wishes. And it was so fun to have you in kind of engage with us during the investigation last night too. It was awesome and spot on. So that's your card today, Miss Norma, is the bear. Okay, now I'm going to mention something before I go on, and I'm going to read some more people here tonight. But I'm also going to bring up something that Miss Norma, who had a very good kind of question for me earlier today that I responded to, and I want to respond to everybody here. She was on the investigation last night, and she was saying how heavy her chest was feeling, and some other people were feeling some things too, and Miss Bex, she was feeling some things too. Okay, one thing I want you all to know is Spirit can't do anything if we don't let them do anything to us. And you need to make sure you're protected, and you need to make sure that when you have those feelings, whether you're doing a hunt, whether you're doing an investigation, whether you're working with Spirit like I do, anytime that happens where you feel like a little bit overwhelmed by what's going on with them, you need to make a mental note in your head, or say it out loud, doesn't matter, however you choose to do it, and you tell them to back off. Tell them to back off and show you in a different manner. Tell them to back off, because basically all they want to do is tell you their story. They're very excited that people can hear, see, feel them, sense them, however you want to put it. But when they get too much, it gets too much, or the feeling is too kind of in our face with it, tell them to simply back off, okay? And honor that, okay? And they will back off. It's a very important thing that you do. You don't let them get in too close. Never ask them to use your energy unless this is something you've been doing for years and you're protected. And then once it's all done, it's a good thing to cleanse, whether you jump in a cold shower, a cool shower, not cold shower, whether you jump in a cool shower, whether you sage yourself, smudge yourself, whether you light incense, whether you take a step outside and just breathe 7 deep breaths and just rid yourself of whatever residual energy you have. So that was a very important question, and I really thank you for that, Norma, because you did ask about that earlier. Okay? All right. All right, so let me go down again here a little bit more. Well, hi, James Oliver. How are you tonight? I hope you are well. Okay, so I have to ask, does anybody else want a card? Because everything that I'm seeing up here is really kind of short, and let me see if I can find some more on Facebook. Hang on one second here, because I'm in a studio and it comes up across different. Okay, Julie, I can give you a card. Sure, absolutely, we'll give you a card, and I will also bring this up here so I can see if I can see some things, because I'm seeing things that I might not be seeing. Up here, one second. It's like crazy. Okay, so I'm there and I'm there. Brenda Coleman, yes, you can have a card too, so hang tight. And Diane Heath, I'll grab you too, okay? But let me give Miss Julie a card here first. Yeah? All righty then. Let me give Miss Julie a card. All right. Hi, Ryan. I will also give Ryan a card. Of course I will give Ryan a card. Okay, but Miss Julia is going to get one first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Whew. You got a card of my ancestors. You got the card of the North. You got the white buffalo. Yeah? Okay, so for the white buffalo right now, what I'm getting is the white buffalo comes to the north, from the north for you today. And this is all about teaching and teachers and teachings. So this is a really strong time of knowledge for you right now. The ancestors are coming through for you. There'll be many new things that you will be learning about in the months ahead, that you will be able to implement things in your own life, and it will kind of bleed over into your family life. Yeah. So the ancestors are, the white buffalo is very rare and very sacred, as a lot of totally white animals that are not normally white, like the spirit bear and the white lion and the white tiger, and the white buffalo, like I said, is very sacred. It's also related to white buffalo, white calf buffalo woman, which is also a very sacred story. So this is also about kind of defining who you are as a person and walking into and empowering yourself. This is a really super strong card. This is about talking to and delving into your history and of your ancestors. And I'm also being told really loud for you, this is about following your lineage to find out about who in your family also had the gift of a seer. So being able to see, be able to understand nature, to be able to communicate. Okay, so that's something you're going to have to look a little deeper into. Very sacred card, the white buffalo, very, very insightful for you right now at this time. So that's what I'm going to give you, Miss Julie, tonight. And let's see where we go from there. Okay, I hope that resonates with you. Okay, Diane Heath. Hi, Diane. These things always crack me up when you guys put these little filters on and you look like kittens or bunnies or little mice, or I'm not sure because I don't know. I don't want to insult you what that looks like, but it's cute. It looks kind of cute with the little mouse nose. Okay, so Miss Diane, let's see what I can pull for you tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow, this has come up again, and I just shuffled them really good. Second time in a row, right in a row. Your card also is the white buffalo, okay? Now, what I'm being told for you, though, is a little bit different. For you, I'm being told elders, 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 like, okay. All right, so the history of your history, your family, your lineage, you need to kind of delve into, because again, like I said, the white buffalo represents our ancestors and knowledge. And what I'm being shown for you is that look to the elders, look to the elders. They keep saying there's some older people in your family, and it's almost like you want to get an oral, them to pass you down the oral traditions of your family. So like nothing's been written, and they're showing me nothing's been written, but it's almost like by talking with these people, these older people within your family unit, you're going to find out things that you didn't know about that will help you in your life right now. So they will kind of reflect on you, and it's almost like things that weren't discussed, things that weren't talked about, or just that have been forgotten over the years or not brought up. But by talking with them, you're going to find out a lot about yourself. Okay, so I'm being told to guide you and push you a little bit to actually, especially in this time right now that we're all locked down in a lot of areas, to talk to them and discuss with them kind of their life history, because by learning their life history, you're going to learn, again, they're saying you're going to learn a lot about your family and about yourself. So That's what I'm being told for you tonight, and it's really loud, and it's the ancestors again, second time in a row. That's kind of crazy. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, Ryan, where are you? I'm going to pull a card for my Scottish son, Sir Ryan. All right. All right, Ryan Griffin's from The Hauntings. If you all haven't caught him, check his page out. Him and his compadres go out and do very much what Bex and Sean do, and they investigate. And they investigate differently than Sean and Bex do, but with integrity, just like Sean and Bex do. So check their page out. It's The Hauntings, yeah? Ryan Griffiths, don't miss him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, this is like repeat night, apparently. Okay, so the card I pulled earlier tonight came back up to show itself, and that's the prayer tie, okay? Okay, and with you, what I'm being told really loud is, okay. Yep. Okay, so you take care of everybody else before you take care of you. It's all about taking care of everyone else. And you've got such a big heart, and there are so many prayers, wants, and needs, and just things that are going on in your life that you've put up, kind of up to Creator God to hear. And I'm being told, although sometimes the road is really rough with you, or for you, not with you, for you, please hang on to hope. Even when people get ugly, please hold on, because you're a beacon, okay? You're a beacon of light for many people. And it's like, okay, this is going to sound really crazy, but it's not the prayer tie that I'm seeing. It's you as the prayer tie, okay? They're showing me you as a prayer tie. So you that are very humbly accepting of all the things that are kind of put on your shoulders, but they're aware of it all, okay? They're also attempting to surround you like all the ancestors. And it's like, it goes back into, I want to say like World War I era, okay, the early 1900s. I just see people round you in a circle, like just lines going back in this big, beautiful circle. And they're just holding you and holding you up. So you know how to do it, and you need to tap in and ask them for assistance on a more regular basis, because you don't have to carry all the stuff that you do on your own, okay? And that's what I'm being shown for you tonight. You are the beacon. You are the prayers being held up. And you take so many people's prayers with you, and needs, desires, wants, wishes with you. And you don't always get credit for it here in the life path that you're on right now. But know that the ancestors, your ancestors, and the ancestors of all the people around you are surrounding you and holding you up so that you can accomplish everything that you want to accomplish and need to accomplish, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you today, Sir Ryan. And wow, what a beautiful card. What a beautiful card. Okay, so, okay. I'll get you too, Edgar, in a minute. Give me a handful. They're coming up weird. Jordan, I'll get you a card too. Hang on one second here. All right. Okay, so Brenda, I'm going to pull you a card. Give me a minute to shuffle this deck up. I'm going to shuffle it good again. I mean, you hear me shuffling them, you see me shuffling them, and it's like, okay, let's see what we can get from Miss Brenda Coleman today. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, it's the night of repeat cards, okay? All right, so your card tonight is the spider, okay? But with you, I'm being told Yes, this is all about what we weave and the choices we make. So I'm being told to remind you that you're kind of in charge. You're kind of the one that's supposed to be driving the car, so to speak, or driving the bus, so to speak, with your life. Okay, so it's often easy for us. I got to shift here. Hang on. Oh, it's often easy for us all to kind of put off things that we're supposed to be doing, that we just kind of, I'm the biggest procrastinator in the world. But what I'm being told right now with you is you need to not put it off at all, and you need to start weaving. Okay, so you need to start spinning that web and making that web really strong, and not procrastinate about it, and don't shoot the messenger, because that's all I am. But Spirit's saying, you know, you want things to happen, you want things, good outcomes to happen, then start weaving that web and making that path what it is that you want. Okay, you're in charge, and I'm being told really loudly, you're in charge, you're in charge, you're in charge. You forget you're in charge, okay? I'm also seeing an older woman, not a super elderly woman, but an older woman step forward right now. And she's actually bringing you white flowers. And white flowers for me is all about hope, right? And she's communicating with you, and she's giving you these white flowers. And this would be like, I want to say like a mother figure. And by mother, it could be a mother, but it could be somebody also that's passed that you relate to as a mother figure. And she's laying this beautiful bouquet of white flowers, and it almost, they're not roses, and they almost look like a chrysanthemum, like a big flowery, not, they're bigger than a carnation, but they're like this bunch of blue, white, beautiful flowers in full bloom. And she's handing them over to you. And again, white represents for me when I give messages as hope. Okay, so I'm told really loud, don't give up hope. Things will level out for you the way they need to, with the highest good in mind. And I'm also told to remind not only yourself, but everybody, sometimes we get what we need rather than what we want. And sometimes we forget that, because things that we want may not necessarily be the things that we need. Okay, so that's what I'm being told really loud for you tonight. Okay, so I hope, Brenda, I hope that resonates a little bit with you at least, and you have a good night, and thank you so much for coming on tonight. Okay, all right, I think I said I'd get Edgar too, yeah? Okay, so Edgar, okay, Edgar, I'm gonna bring you a card. Let me pull you a card. Oh, all right. Okay, Edgar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, I haven't seen this card in a while. This is an awesome card too. Your card is the Earth. Okay, so the Earth. What does that mean? Well, the Earth is all about grounding. It's all about the amazing life that's around you. It's all about being more aware and more, and by aware, I mean, what they're saying is like, be more aware of all the life that's around you, all the blessings that are around you, all the good things that are around you. Take a step outside and step onto the ground and just kind of look and understand, even though with all the crap that's going on in the world, it's still good to be alive. It's still good to be here. There's good people around you. There's good things around you. And there's so much there that we shouldn't be taking granted for, and that you can appreciate. And it makes our days brighter. And what I'm being told really loud is you are a child of the Earth. And by child of the Earth, I mean like things resonate with you within the Earth plane. So things kind of, you're more aware than the person say next to you may be about changes, and you're sensitive to Earth changes, to storms, to energies and different things that are here on the earth. And I'm being told pay attention to them more in the days and weeks ahead, because there's going to be a lot of changes that come around, and you're going to feel kind of spiraled, and sometimes it can kind of knock you off your feet. But I'm being told it's not bad. It's just all the shifts and changes that the world's going through right now. So I'm being told buckle up and hang on tight, because there's more coming. But if you are aware, you will be able to tap in and ground yourself in the way that you need to in order to stay calm and positive and insightful as you are through your days and weeks ahead. Okay. And I am seeing this will take you into a number of weeks ahead. Yeah, I'm getting really loud. You're super, super sensitive to the energies that are around you. So just remember to take care of yourself and protect yourself. And like I said, grab onto something tight, because the energies are going to be shifting a lot over the next weeks. And if you're not aware that that's going to happen, it could really knock you off your feet and kind of keep you off balance. So make sure you pay attention to that. Okay, Edgar? All right, so that was your card, is the Earth. Yeah? Okay. Woohoo. Let's see who I also have here. All right, Jordan. Hi, Jordan. How are you? All right, Jordan. Oops, I got to flip that card back. Don't want that messed up. Okay, Jordan, let's see what I can give for you, Jordan. Welcome to the show tonight, Jordan Scott. All right. Okay, shuffle these bad boys up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I love this card too. I've only pulled this card one other time on the show, I think, and that was for Hev, I think. I remember. All right, your card tonight is the Black Swan. Your card tonight is all about being different, about standing out, about your uniqueness, okay? And the Black Swan is an amazing, amazing creature. It's very, not a beautiful young bird when it's first hatched out, but as it grows, it's the coloring on it. The black is so dark, and the red on the beak is just so like brilliant red. And they're amazing, amazing winged ones. And I'm being told right now, Yep. Okay, so there's a time to stand out in your uniqueness and be out for all to see and be okay with that. And then there's a time to kind of stay unique and stay within your, true to yourself, but kind of step back from kind of the spotlight is what I'm being shown, or the limelight, or the center of attention. Okay. I'm being told, not by you, but by others, these are desperate times for some, and you need to be really careful with standing out in front of these people in their uniqueness. Yeah. So, you need to be a little more guarded than you typically are in the next, say, 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And I don't mean by guarded like pull away from life. That's not what they're saying. That's not what I mean. That's not what I'm being shown. Okay. But it's just be more careful than you normally are. Because I'm getting that you're really extremely outspoken. I get that you're really fun to be around. I get all those things. But right now, it's more about protection. Okay. Like protecting your heart, protecting yourself. And again, it's just because of how we live and the time we're living in right now. Other people are not always good intended, I guess would be the thing to say. So I'm being told, and it's not a scary thing, but I'm being told you need to keep your uniqueness, keep the amazing you that you are, but just be more careful about how sometimes you're presented around in the public, because I almost get that I keep like I keep being shown like they look at you like you weren't even looking at these people, and they like almost like confront you, and you're like, what's going on? Like, I wasn't even looking at these people, or I wasn't even saying anything about these people or to these people. So it can come off kind of in a surprising way to you. So just protect yourself and keep yourself safe. That's what I'm being told. I'm not saying that you're going to be harmed. I'm not saying any of that, but I'm being shown that you need to be a little more careful with some of the things that you do say in the next few weeks. Okay. So that's your card, Jordan Scott. And I hope you kind of heed that and pay attention to that. Okay. All right. Hi, Bernie. Yeah, I'll give you a card. I will absolutely give you a card. And Rick, I'll pull you a card too. Yeah? Okay. All right. Let's see what I can get for you, Bernie. All right. Let's shuffle these bad boys up a little bit more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. Okay, Brittany, your card tonight is the Jaguar. Okay, the Black Panther, the Jaguar. Cool, cool card. This is all about magic. This is all about awareness. This is all about how you perceive and how things are perceived about you. Okay, the Jaguar, Black Panther, in many cultures is highly prized and recognized as an amazing spiritual guide. Okay, and it taps into our spiritual being, and it talks to almost like a higher level of spirituality and a higher level of understanding and knowledge. Okay, so, and I don't know you, but what I'm getting from this is that this time, it's almost like a time of spiritual awakening for you. It's like a time that you're going into trying to understand more things on a deeper knowledge base in a deeper way. Okay. And these are things that kind of require sometimes thinking outside the box. Yeah. So it's all about things that you probably like 10, 15 years ago wouldn't have even dreamt of even delving into to learning about. And this is really important, not only for your life path, but your life development. Okay. And this is really strong about, yeah, it's about things that you never really stop to think about too much, but have been thinking about more lately. So you're going to delve into a really deep knowledge base, and you're going to have this Jaguar urging you on to find things, and don't stop. I'm being told there's situations that are going on right now. Don't stop. When you're looking for answers, don't stop. Don't just give up because you haven't found the answer that resonates the best for you. Because like I tell people all the time, there's always never one right answer. There's always like the left, the right, and down the middle, there's an answer, okay, that resonates with you as an individual. Okay, and that's what I'm being shown for you tonight is kind of enjoy the ride. Enjoy the magic that is in this journey that you're going on right now. And again, it's like something that you had never really conceived, really thinking about or doing. It's something on the newer side that's kind of popped up. So enjoy it, embrace it, and why not? That's what I'm being told. Spirit just said to me, tell him, why not? Yeah? Okay, so that's your card, Bernie, and I hope it like hits a spot for you a little bit and resonates for you a little bit, and have fun on that journey, yeah? Okay, so I am going to pull a card for Sir Rick. And let's see, I will shuffle the deck. All right, let's see what I got for Rick today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I I just can't. You saw me shuffle them, but the card that came up out of 72 cards, again, second time in a row, boom, boom, Knight of Coincidence. I don't think it's coincidence. Jaguar. So again, I'll tell you, it's a card of magic. It's a card of great spiritual awareness. It's about spiritual journeys. It's about looking outside the box. It's about being aware of things that you have not normally, excuse me, gotta grab the eyes. Oh, gotta grab the eyes. Oh, there you go, buddy. 18-year-old, you know, he's pushy boy. Anyway, it's all about the spiritual journey that you're on. Okay, the magic, finding your power. Walk with and invite the Jaguar in on the spiritual journey you're on, and allow this Jaguar to share with you the insights that can share with you. This is an animal that has been revered in many, many cultures: the Egyptian culture, the Aztecs, the Incans, the African community, the voodoo community, the witchcraft community. Ooh, Sean, I just said something scary to Sean. Witches. But it's like in many different cultures, and it's revered for a reason, because it's silent. It watches, it learns in order to act. Okay. But it's also magical because of the power. It's elusive, right? So just like it, parts of your spiritual journey can be elusive without the right work, without the correct work, without taking the path and the journey to discover who you are and who you are on the spiritual journey. Yeah. So that's your card tonight. So embrace the Jaguar, Rick, and see what happens. Yeah. That's such a cool card. Two of you gentlemen right in a row. That just, to me, just is amazing. And I shuffled these cards good. So yahoo. Yeah. All right, so let's see here. I will read a card for Kathleen Webb. Let's see what I can get for you, Kathleen. All right. And let's see. Yep, Dodge. I'll grab a card for you too. Hang on one second, okay? If you're still here, I will pull a card for you, sir. Ooh, these ones are... I gotta shuffle them again. They went the wrong way. Okay. Well, that one wants to go. I should just give you that card, but I won't. Oh, let's see if it comes up. If it comes up, then you'll get it. All right, so let me do these this way again. Sorry about that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hear you roar. All right, your card tonight, Kathleen, is the Tiger. Yeah. Tiger is all about pride. It's all about setting ego down. It's all about, it's very similar in some ways to all the great cats and to the previous card of the Jaguar. But the Tiger is all about the pride and ego and being able to walk without it and walk without judgment, to be able to walk through life and kind of embrace what you need to embrace. And what I'm being shown, okay, with you is it's all about having your voice heard. It's all about the roar. It's all about the fact, yeah. I get almost like it's like you want people to know who you are. You want people to hear your opinions. You want people to take you seriously. And it's all about grabbing that inner power from yourself and letting your voice be heard. And, okay, yep. I'm being told to tell you, don't be afraid of voicing your opinion. Don't be afraid to step outside of the box. Don't be afraid to piss people off. They just yelled at me, okay? Don't be afraid of doing that. just speak your truths, okay? And that's what I'm being told this is all about today for you, is speaking your truths, owning your truths, speaking your truths. And it's okay to do so. Hear your voice, let it roar. It's not based in ego with you. It's not based in pride with you. It's about hearing your voice heard, making yourself count. And that's what I'm getting for you today, and it's pretty strong. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you, Miss Kathleen. And yeah, I hope that it resonates with you for a while. And please let your voice be heard. Let your thoughts stand in your truth. Own it. They're saying own it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Dodge the Badger. Let's see what I can get for you, sir. I'm going to try another shuffle here. Okay, seventh card. 1, 2, 3. I know, Oz. 4, 5, 6. I know, Oz. I know. In your card today, and you're probably not going to be able to see it because it's a blue screen, but also, oh, there you can. You can see it partially. It's the eagle. Yeah. This actually was a picture that I took out in front of my home. It was about 4 feet in front of me. And then I did a silk screen of it. So this is actually a picture of a real eagle out here at my lake. Okay, so the eagle for you. Eagle is a really big power animal within my culture. And it's all about your highest self. Come on, bud. Okay, you went from one side and you went to another. There you go. And it's all about the higher self. It's all about reaching your highest potential, your highest good, okay? And the eagle is so revered because the eagle is the one of the largest raptors here in the U.S., and it can fly so high that it is said to its wings to touch the creator's face, okay? So all your wishes, your needs, your dreams, and everything are being taken right up for the universe, for Creator God, to be heard and answered, okay? But with you also today, I'm being heard, you need to step up to your full potential. And you have, okay, yep. There's like a project, or there's like a pet project, they're saying, a pet project, like something that's really super important to you right now going on. And they're being, I'm being told, don't take sidetracks with it. Don't take shortcuts with it. Do the work that you need to do and fulfill the highest potential of yourself in order to reach this goal, make this accomplishment that you have. Because spirit and all your spirit family, and by spirit family, I mean people that you've walked with here on this plane, or people that were your ancestors before you were born, but they're in your family, that have passed over and they're on the other side. They're all around you in support of whatever this is right now. But with that said, you have to step it up so that you're doing everything with your highest integrity, your highest potential, and put the work in. But they're like, this is like blessed. Whatever this is that you're looking to do, or this event, or accomplish, or this goal that you kind of set for yourself, this is like blessed. This has been given the blessing by the universe. So this is going to happen, but you have to do the work. I'm being told really loud, no shortcuts. We all like shortcuts, they're saying, but no, they're really loud. No shortcuts, no shortcuts. And they keep repeating that over in my head, okay? So that's your card. You are being heard. You are being responded to by spirit. You are being answered in many ways. Just do what it is you're supposed to be doing. And it's like, this is the way you normally would do things, but it's like you're almost like tired of it, like you just don't feel like it's going to be worth it to do it. But I'm being told really loud again, it will be worth it. You just have to set forth and accomplish what it is that you're setting out to, with the highest intention of the highest good and the highest way. So with that said, that's your card. The Eagle. Okay, great card. Great card. Very blessed. You're very blessed. Your life is very blessed too. You may not always think it, but it is. Okay. So I thank you all for listening. Please like and subscribe to the kids page here and on YouTube, on Facebook and YouTube both. And I hope you've enjoyed this evening. If I didn't get to read you, I'm sorry. Maybe next time I'll get down to you and read your card. You can always reach me at bearmedicinewalker.com or Bear Medicine Walker here on Facebook as well. You can find me over on the Ghost Dimension page. And we have shows running all week. The kids are here 7 days a week just for you, our Ghost Dimension family, who we love absolutely dearly. Take care, everybody. Night all. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.